Welcome to the channel again, Auto World fans. We got a nice one here. The 1967 Cadillac Eldorado. On the back, a couple other cars from this collection. It's from 2020, I guess, release number 4. Nice pictures, so that's good. And then statistically, we have this was the first production front-wheel drive car from Cadillac. And then, well, you can read about Hemmings, and this is called the Venetian Blue colorway. Alright. So very cool. Old Hemmings magazine cover. December 2006 issue of Hemmings. Alright, the Cadillac Eldorado name goes back to 1952 and spanned 12 generations until 2002. This is the 8th generation Eldorado, and I guess for this generation it was radically redesigned, and this generation spanned between 1967 to 1970. As mentioned, it's front-wheel drive. It's a hardtop coupe, so just 2 doors and massive in its size. 7-liter V8 powering the rear tires, 3-speed automatic transmission. You had optional disc brakes, which I would highly recommend, being such a behemoth of a vehicle. And then the styling was initiated by GM chief Bill Mitchell. This was the only production Cadillac to have concealed headlights, and those doors that covered the headlights were vacuum operated. 0 to 60 was 9 seconds. It could top out at 120 miles per hour, and almost 18,000 units of this generation, I guess, or maybe this year. I think it might be this year actually, were sold. You'll have to check Wikipedia about the quantity. Alright, well, I gotta say those photographs are nice, but I couldn't find any photographs of this car with what look like mesh wheels. So it's a shame that they didn't mold the proper wheels for this. Maybe I'll 3D print my own someday. What do you guys think? You think I should do that? Leave a comment. Alright, well, yeah, the wheels don't match as we mentioned. The white walls, this one's an oval. Yeah, it's not so good. The rear one's alright though. We got some, I'm gonna guess that's just a giant light there. There's some rib details, and then the silver paint carries across from the molded in bumper. Maybe that's not molded in. We'll get to the front later. But the silver line goes all the way across to the back. The lock and the door handle are molded in and painted silver. And then on the side here, we have a Cadillac badge. Let me zoom in on that one. Seems okay. And then while we're at it, we got the interior, which I think we're going to need a flashlight because it's a little bit dark there. Oh, nice details and all that. Hold on here, let me check. I wish I had 4 hands. Yeah, very cool details there. Maybe it had like a bar graph speedometer or something. You know, caddies are wacky like that. No headrest, car that's old. Seat cushions have some ribbing there. Alright, guess that's fine for the interior. Going around to the front. Well, this is interesting. Why? Oh, are these headlight covers? I'm like, why is there a ridge here? But it looks like there's a panel gap here, so maybe these actually open. I just assume the headlights are like here, like a Dodge Charger or something. So maybe they're in both, I'm not sure. Maybe someone could leave a comment, someone that knows about Cadillacs. Yeah, does this open or not? So this bumper, it is part of the casting. Yeah, that's all one continuous piece, but this gap is well done. Or no, is that a black graphic? That could be a black painted graphic, and so that's really effective to create a panel gap. Just paint it. I like that idea actually. Unfortunately, it carries over here a little too much. Alright, so I'm assuming that's a Hemmings. That little word above classic car is probably Hemmings. So it's nice that it has a license plate. And then the white paint there is okay. There's a black wash going on in there. Very nice. And then there's a badge here, but unfortunately it's not legible. Where is it? Oh wait, I think I just had it at the wrong angle. It doesn't seem to be a flat surface. Yeah, it says Cadillac, right? Or, well, maybe it doesn't. Well, it's, I'm assuming, supposed to say Cadillac. The badge there seems alright. You got multiple colors going on there. There's a silver raised ridge here. A little gunk there. So this panel gap under that magnification, under 2 times magnification, is quite horrible. Let me just get to 0. There we go. It's just regular, and it's still horrible. So, oh man, it's not so bad on the sides, but this is just huge. Probably to clear this whole area. Man, if you multiply that by 64, that would definitely be over 2 inches, I think. Some stuck paint. Well, it does open, and it opens a decent amount just to see a dark engine bay, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just not worth it for me. You can't see any details there. It's too dark. And that is really, really horrible. That is just a massive panel gap. I can't push it back or anything like that. Okay, well, gotta move on. So these wiper blades make very little sense to me. There's like a arm, but there's no additional raised blade. Right? I don't know. It's kind of weird. You know, it looks like the blade is resting here on the hood. Vented details there. Black interior again. What's going on with these things? I don't see those on the photographs. I'm assuming those are something. Maybe lights, or please leave a comment again. What do you think these things are? They're not molded equally either, it seems. Or there's too much paint maybe filling in this side. Almost looks like a tie down. Really a shame about this paint. What's going on there? I'm gonna have to polish that out. Alright, well, the windows have silver paint for the chrome trim work. Black top, yeah, it's not too bad, I guess. This side of the car, well, contaminant. I think there might be white paint there before the silver, so that's nice. Yeah, okay. This white wall is great again. The rear white walls are great, but this one again is very oval. Yeah, that's not nice. It's too bad. And really, they don't match the photographs have much thinner white walls, but maybe the original car had such much bigger white walls. Okay, yeah, rear glass looks okay. Yeah, we got some sort of passive venting or something right here. It's on both sides. And then the red lights here are pretty cool. On the real car, they look absolutely awesome. Very Star Trek-ish. On a diecast, it doesn't translate so well, but it's going to have to do. Eldorado is nice and legible. Cadillac badge there. And then more weird blemishes. It's very, I don't know. Tiny contaminants in the paint again. I'm going to have to assume that's a fuel filler door there. And then, yeah, license plate looks good. What else do we have here? Some red paint. Maybe red and white paint. Yeah, it's supposed to be red and probably the backup lights. Alrighty. Yeah, Auto World has the press fit together base. And this time they molded in the Dongguan factory location, the date, but they also printed it as well. But they never tell you what the car is. It's kind of silly, I think. It'd be nice to know what the car is more than printing Guangdong twice. Alright? Because who's going to know? They might know it's an Eldorado, but I don't think a lot of people are going to know what the year is, like I wouldn't. Oh, that panel gap. Wow, that might be the worst one yet. Yeah, that might be the worst panel gap I've seen on an Auto World. It's really horrible. So if there's a dark colorway of this car, you want to go with that one, not this sky blue one. It's the dark paint would hide that a lot better, I think. Alright, let's take a look at a couple other vehicles. So I have this Lincoln Mark V from Auto World from 1978. You see? Well, it's a different design entirely, right? but that gap still just doesn't look as atrocious as that one. Another big vehicle though. This Auto World here, darn it, it's a different design. It just looks nicer. This is a Buick estate wagon from 1974. And then, just for fun, M2 Machines has this limousine of a Cadillac. I think it's a 59 Cadillac. Yeah, so they're all quite large vehicles. Out of curiosity, which is the largest? The Mark V is longer, and the estate wagon also is longer. So, yeah. But we gotta remember this. Well, this is a coupe also. This is a two-door. This is a four-door. So yeah, these are two really big vehicles. If you're gonna be a boss in the early days, you want to roll around in these guys. There's the spin thing. Alright, this is definitely one of the worst efforts from Auto Worlds. Most of my other Auto Worlds, other than the stark white headlights, I don't complain about too much, except for the head gaps as well. But boy, this one, it's got a lot of paint, some paint contaminants, and that gap is the worst. The white walls on the front tires, not very good. Yeah, not the best effort from these guys. Again, if they have a darker colorway, this thing would be awesome. Looking at the photographs, so this is a beautiful car. If I won the lotto, I'd almost consider getting this thing. It's just so, it looks like something that should be in a TV show, like a sci-fi TV show. This is cool. Unfortunately, somehow this rear image just isn't captured as well as this. Maybe because it's die-cast metal instead of plastic. If someone made a resin model of this vehicle, I would buy it. Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, well, thank you for watching today, and this isn't going to stop me from getting more Auto Worlds. I'm going to try to get one of each of their classic car castings. I don't really care about the modern trucks that they do, but I like all these classic cars because I don't know anything about them. I don't even remember ever seeing this vehicle in real life. Maybe I did when I was like 6, but I don't remember what happened when I was 6. Okay, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.